So I'm Will KUNHARDT and I'm Principal Conductor of the Arensky Chamber Orchestra with the resident ensemble here at the Hospital Club in Covent Garden.
My name is Michael Spencer and I'm Managing Director of a company called Sound Strategies, which specialises in creative enterprise, and I spend most of my life oscillating between the UK and Japan. And I'm here this evening because of my interest in music and whether or not its overabundance is actually devaluing its real purpose in society.
Hello, my name's Heen, Product Specialist from Rowley, and today we're here at the Hospital Club to tell you a little bit about the Seaboard and how we use the Seaboard to make music making much more accessible to everybody.
So I'm a conductor, as well as being the artistic director of the ACO. I'm a freelance artist, so I travel around the world conducting orchestras and other ensembles. And tonight I'm here to talk about the problems with classical music. Well, or are there any problems with classical music? Are there just opportunities which we can take advantage of in the modern world? And so I'll be talking about not only those, but what we do as an orchestra to build a new paradigm, a new version, let's say, of classical music for the modern day. It's important for us all to talk about the future of classical music because it's just an example of how we can evolve what is essentially a traditional art form that's hundreds of years old to match the modern world, and how all of this wonderful heritage that we have, not just in classical music, in all the traditional art forms, is still so massively relevant and informative and just beneficial to our lives today. And it's just incredibly important that we as artists that practice these art forms put in the effort to make them still relevant, still connecting to modern audiences.
I spent most of my life as a performing musician and playing to audiences, and that whole sort of arena I became very familiar with. But then I started working in communities. I worked with people who were deaf, I worked with people with disability, I worked with challenging communities, and it made me look at music in quite a different way. And I'll be talking about that tonight. I feel that people should become more aware of this particular topic because music is dealt with these days more or less like fast food. It's available everywhere, and we know what happens if you eat too much fast food.
The Seaboard is a new musical instrument based on the design of the keyboard, and basically gives the keyboard player much more expressions, controls at their fingertips without sacrificing their hands to mess with knobs and faders. I think what the Seaboard brings to the keyboard world is, for musicians like myself who plays the piano, a wider accessibility to different types of sounds. So with one set of skill sets you can now make many types of different music.
So I hope that you find this topic provocative and it makes you go away and think a little bit more about what your relationship is with music.
Thanks for watching.
Here at Creative Capital at the Hospital Club.